big playground.
You cannot go wrong with the green flow trail. You look nice and toasty, babe.
Get there. It's like a haunted house.
I love it so much. Hey guys, what's up? It's Pascale,
Mo.
Art of Adventure.
Back at Ray's.
Welcome back to our channel. We are back at Ray's indoor in Cleveland.
It's cold outside.
It's cold and it's gross. It's nice in here. So it's not the first time we've been here, but guess what? Things are way different this time around. Let's check it out. First things first, let's get a lay of the land. Ray's Indoor in Cleveland, Ohio is ginormous. There are 11 different rooms that cover 200,000 square feet of playground. To put that in perspective for you, that's bigger than 3 NFL football fields. Yeah. Let's go. The Super Sports section is one of my favorite rooms at Ray's. It's huge, stacked wall to wall with all kinds of different wood features. I promise you do not need to be a pro to find lines that will suit your style of riding. On any given trail, you have a handful of different choices, ranging from fairly easy to very hard. And when I say this room has everything, I mean it has everything. Berms, punchy climbs, skinnies, rock gardens, jumps, even teeter-totters. You name it, this room has it. I love how creative the builders get in here. The trails are still directional, but here's a big change. Now they're staged for an out and back instead of a big loop. I like it. Once you get to the far end of each trail, you can change things up. Ride a completely different trail back. You're not locked into a long loop you didn't mean to drop into. Dude, you can ride this room for hours without repeating a single line. And there is plenty of room for progression. And y'all, guess what? The Super Sports section is just the beginning. You cannot go wrong with the Green Flow Trail. Riders can link up with the Green Flow Trail or the XC Trail in almost any room at Ray's. That's the green line you see winding through the whole park, upstairs and downstairs. I think it's easiest to hop on in the beginner room. Hit some berms. Make that first climb and you are off. This trail's cool because there are all kinds of little side features. And lots of berms as you wind your way through the flow trail. The key here is to keep your speed. You'll find rollers, dark hallways that may look more like a haunted house than a bike park, and countless features to keep you on your toes. It does feel like a maze at first, but the more you ride, you'll start to see how all these rooms and features interconnect. Eventually, you find yourself at the top of the loft. This drop flows right into another big berm. Here's a look at that same drop from ground level. The green trail is almost a mile long of non-stop features. This is so fun, so tiring. Man, this place will wear you out. Hey, anyone seen Mo? You look nice and toasty, babe.
Don't get there.
It turns out Mo has the best seat in the house for the expert jump line. This trail winds through the middle of the main room. The blue flow trail also sits just feet from the lounge area. So when you need a rest, have a seat and take in the show. These are some of the biggest jumps in the whole park. These guys are hitting them hard. Yee! Crushing it. And one of my most favorite rooms in the whole place, the pump track. The pump track is technically part of the green flow trail, but it has its own room and certainly has its own features. So let's check it out. Full disclosure, I ride a lot of pump tracks all over the US. I love them. And this pump track is one of the best. Each roller is strategically placed for maximizing speed. It has 9 berms and 6 straightaways. This is another room where you'll find yourself people watching. I saw some riders trying to use the berms to launch themselves into deeper sections of the pump track. Crazy! There were others who would time their laps and try to beat their friends. It's hard not to have fun in here. I probably hit this room 10 or 12 times just this visit.
How much?
I love it so much. If you like the feeling of riding pump tracks too, do not miss Profile World. This room is huge. It's sort of a mix between a pump track and a jump line. There are beginner lines and lines for experts only. The so-called beginner line does not disappoint. Rollers for days and huge berms at every turn. I feel like I said this 5 times already, but seriously, this is one of my favorite rooms in the whole park. Really, I mean it. Okay, there's more to show you. I'll stick to the highlights. There's a jump room, complete with foam pit and a ton of big ramps. The BMX room is also known as the park room. It's a little wet in here today, but some guys are still trying to throw their bikes around. The beginner room is where we connected with the green flow trail, but it's also great for working on new skills. There are smaller jumps, different sized drops, and technical features like skinnies and rock gardens. The novice rooms are great for newbies and small kids. You can practice skills like figure eights and tight turns with 0 consequences. And there's even a small pump track and skills area. Baby pump track. The more you ride around Rays, the more you'll find hidden gems like the mini and micro rhythm sections. So much fun. There are bathrooms with a change room, a lounge area, and bike storage all right here at Rays. Here are a few more pro tips to make sure you maximize your time here. First, keep in mind Rays is seasonal. Typically, the park is open from the first weekend of October to the last weekend of April. It does change year to year, so make sure you check the website. In the summer months, the park is only open on Sundays from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Day passes start at $19 for kids and $23 for adults. They're a little more expensive on the weekend. You can really ride any bike you want here, but I'd say single speeds work the best. Bike rentals start at $22. There are plenty of spots to relax and hang out at Rays in between sessions, but there's not any real food here. Pack your own or schedule a delivery. There's a food truck from time to time, but it's hard to know when they'll show up. Oh, and wear layers. This is a big warehouse. When it's cold out, you can bet you'll feel a chill inside. If you get too hot, there are lockers to stash your stuff right next to the bathrooms. We'll drop links to Ray's website, park hours, the park map, and links to our Art of Adventure merchandise in the description below. Well, when it's gross outside, at least we have some place to go inside that's warm.
Man, it's
and really fun.
Yeah, look how gross it is out here. You wouldn't know that inside the playground. Why doesn't every city have one of these?
Every city needs a Rays.
What? Even in Jacksonville, when it gets 1,000 degrees, it'd be cool to go inside and ride.
If you found this video helpful, hit that like button.
Come on now.
Go ahead and subscribe. You're already there.
Come on now. Let's go.
Bring it, guys.
Yeah,
We want our experiences to help make your next adventure epic.
That's what we do.
That's what Art of Adventure is all about.
That's facts.
All that's left for you to do,
Just go get it.
go get it.
Come on.
They're gonna go get it. They're gonna go get it.
Yep.
They're going to get it.